Well, let's start with the signing of Jamie Stevenson. What are your thoughts on that, Jim?
Well, I'm just delighted, to be honest. I had when I first came to Peterhead, I tried to bring Jamie Stevenson here in my first pre-season, which I knew I was kind of a relying on him knowing me to a certain extent, but at the time he'd better offers, and obviously he chose to sign for Cowdenbeath, who were playing in what is now known as the Championship. So he'd still been a big part of their team up until Jimmy Nicholl came into it there, and he never played as much with Jimmy. So when I knew he was available at the end of the season, I just felt as though he was the type of player that we kind of had acquired to, just to improve us a wee bit, because he's technically a good player, Jamie. He's a good passer of the ball. He's got good composure, and I just felt that was something that we needed to improve on.
Yeah, what does Jamie bring to the plate? I mean, he's a midfielder, he's a striker, he's versatile.
He is versatile. He's as I said, he'll take the ball under pressure. He probably, when he started out, he was a kind of a old-fashioned winger type of player. He was good at dribbling people. He's still got a decent turn of pace about him. He's got great set-piece delivery, which is also, a good bonus for us. So I'm obviously hoping that, wherever he plays, he can make more goals than he scores. So you hope that we having guys like McAllister and Rodgers in your team, that he'll help create more goals for them.
Yeah, and he's 29 years old as well, Jim. So hopefully you're getting him just about at his peak.
He's at a good age, Jamie, and sometimes intelligent players get better as they get older, and he's now had that 2 years. We played in the Championship with Cowdenbeath, and so he's also, he's at an age where I'm hoping that he can pass on the players his wee bit extra knowledge of the leagues above and etc. So, and he's a great type of boy, Jim. He's a good boy, so he'll fit into our squad well. But he's something different, and sometimes I think we're blessed. We've got Rory and Andy up front who can be different, but to have somebody that can maybe play in the middle of the park that can do the same thing is a wee bonus to us.
Yeah, and this move was part funded by the Peterhead Supporters Club. That's a tremendous gesture. Of
course it is. I mean, we've built up a good relationship with the Supporters Club, especially over the past season, and it was brilliant of them. They come forward and offer money to the club, because there is a myth about Peterhead that were these massive payers and all the rest of it, but we do rely and the club loses a lot of money every year, and we do rely on kind of our benefactors making that up. So the Supporters Club have come in, knowing that we're kind of at our kind of a budget, at the top of our budget, and they gave us this wee bit of money, so it helps us, and I think it just brings everybody together again in the club, and it certainly helped us get this deal done, that's for sure.
And what about the others, other comings and goings at the club, Jim? What can you tell us?
No, well, to be honest, I would probably be looking more in the loan players now, to be honest. That's us get 19, what I would term first team players, and probably still in the lookout for a striker, but I've already spoken to a club in the SPL about getting a player on loan off them, so that's the department I'm looking in now. If I can get one more loan player, then I'd be quite happy. I don't see us doing any more business after that.
Yeah, you're being linked with a possible move for Stephen Dorris. What can you say about that?
I don't know. I'd been linked to that, but well, obviously he's a player that we're interested in. I think he's got options. I have spoken to Paul Hartley, and at the end of the day, it'll be up to the player if he fancies it or not. As I say, he has got 2 or 3 options. He's now with a club in the SPL, and he might want to kind of savour that experience. So Paul knows that we're in the market for him, and Paul's quite happy to let him go. So it'll just really be up to the player to choose where he wants to go. But certainly, he's a player that I've always liked, and again, I think he brings something different in the strikers department because he's a really good link-up player.
In general, Jim, how's pre-season going? Where are we in the process?
Well, we started on Saturday, and we had a really good session in Aberdeen on Saturday, and we're back at it again tonight, Tuesday, Thursday. So, we're back quite early, but we always do this. We get the sessions going, and I'll find tonight there's not that many there, but players go on holiday all over the summer, especially part-time level, so you've just got to live with it. So if you put the sessions on and they're there, then you can get to working at them early, and then even if they go on holiday, then they're not having to catch up too much when they get back. So everything's going great at the minute.
Yeah, and the pre-season fixture, or the new season fixtures, I think, are released tomorrow. I guess the new campaign can't come quickly enough for you. Just want to get going. No, we're really looking forward to it. I think to get into our league and go and play against teams that you've not played for. I mean, obviously the last couple of seasons you're playing in the 3rd division and you get to know everybody inside out. Well, this is completely different. We're going to, apart from Stirling Albion, we're going to kind of a fresh grounds, and we're playing full-time teams in Dunfermline and Morton, and we've got Forth and Brecon quite local, and so it's good, and we're really looking forward to it. And the only thing is that you get people asking you, how do you think you'll do? Well, to be honest, I don't know how we'll do, because I just know it's going to be a lot tougher, and we need to improve. So that side, it excites me just to see what's going to actually happen over the next few months.